Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. Steelers lose to the Cleveland Browns. The streak continues, the pattern. Remember, you lose one, you win two. You lose one, you win two. You lose one, we won two, and then we lost one again. So I guess the next pattern is going to win two after this, like that. So hopefully the pattern stays and continues, but the Steelers pattern continue of losing one and winning two. I don't know why. We can't just go on a win streak, a 3-game win streak, 4-game win streak. I should have known it was going to be a bad week a little bit. My Miami Heat blew a 22-1 lead. They had a lead on the Bulls in the first quarter. Blew that lead and lost the game. It was a 22-1 in the first quarter, lost the game. And that was last night. And then today, we see the Steelers lose a close one, 13-10. When you come into the game and someone tells you, hey, you guys are going to hold a team to 13 points. In today's days, you're like, oh, man, I'm about to win this game easily. We have to go out there. I know we can go out there at least get 17, 20 points at least. And we find a way to get just 10 points. 0 points in the first half, and the offense looked pedestrian, looked very pedestrian. Jalen Warren is the only player. That's why I have him on thumbnail. Jalen Warren is the only player that came to play. Najee Harris had, had like 40, 50 yards and stuff, but later in the game, they thought they didn't have like a lot of energy when he was running like that, a lot of momentum going and stuff. George Pickens got targeted a few times here and there. He made some plays here and there, but he didn't really get the ball a lot. Jesse Johnson had opportunity. He had a few drops here and there, and on that one play and that one drive, and the last drive he had the ball, they targeted him 3 times straight. I don't know why. And we have George Pickens, who is 6'3", and we have Pat Freiermuth, who we activated out for IR, target one of those big body guys on one of those uncontested catches and plays, but they went out there and targeted Jesse Johnson after he dropped the first one, and they targeted him 2 times after that, and it led to nothing. But the Steelers just kept doing the same thing over and over, insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over, one more time, over again. Just like Kenny Pickett's incompletions. Incompletion after incompletion after incompletion, one more time, incompletion. He at one point in the game, he had like 6 incompletions straight. You can't throw under 40%. You cannot throw under 40%. And I know a lot of people, I've seen some people on Twitter saying that they said the blame is on Coach Tomlin and stuff. I don't know how you blame Coach Tomlin. I thought Coach Tomlin coached the defense. And when Keith Butler said, oh, Coach Tomlin been coaching the defense the past few years. It's been him coaching the defense. The defense went out there and did their job. I thought you maybe blame him for employing the guys that are on the field, like Matt Canada and those guys, with some of these bad play designs, and Kenny Pickett playing bad as well the past few games. I know he got banged up in that game against the Jags and hurt his ribs, but I don't want to hear any excuses about any injuries when you're out there. Because when they say when you're out there, you're like, oh, he overcame an injury. You can't use the injury as an excuse. Because if you're out there, that means you're healthy. Like that. Because if you wasn't healthy enough to be out there, you'd be on the bench. You'd be out the game. Like that. But hopefully the Steelers can get it going. We're still 6-4. It's not the end of the world. I think we dropped from being up there. I think it was like from the 5th spot. I think it was like the 7-8 spot right now. Because the Texans beat us. They're 6-4 now too. So they're in front of us now. The Dolphins in front of us. A lot of the teams, some teams in front of us now after we lost that game. So I think we're like around that 7-8 spot right now, but we still have a lot of games left. We win next game, you're 7-4, and you never know. You can like build momentum back up. You don't play the Browns again, but the Browns got a backup quarterback. They're gonna run into somebody. Might lose one. You tie 1-1 with them, so you're 2-1 in your division still. So you still have a chance, but it's just like you should have won. You win this game right here, you can kind of change a lot of things and kind of like build a lot of momentum. But the Steelers just couldn't break the pattern, couldn't break the streak of losing 1 and winning 2. And a lot of people, I see a lot of people blaming Kenny Pickett. I see some people saying it's not Kenny's fault really, but to be honest with you, when the quarterback wins, because first of all, they got quarterback records for it. Quarterback records, even though the whole team is playing, the whole team should get credit for the wins, but they got quarterback records saying he's 160 wins to just 90 losses and stuff like that. They have quarterback records. So you don't see no receiver records or no running back records or offensive lineman records or defender records or nothing on the team. So when the quarterback wins, like the game-winning drives that Kenny Pickett had, the 7 game-winning drives, they don't mention Najee Harris had the game-winning drive. He was on the drive with them. He caught a game-winning touchdown against the Ravens last year, remember, on the road. Benny Snell rushed for a touchdown against the Colts on the road. Minka Fitzpatrick had the interception to end the game. They don't mention like who contributed to the game-winning drives to make those game-winning drives too. George Pickens with the big touchdown catch. They don't say George Pickens has 7 game-winning drives. They don't mention that. They mention to the quarterback. Quarterback get all the credit when they win. So you should be warranted a lot of the blame when they lose too as well. You can't just have it one way like that and be like, oh, quarterback, when he's winning, it's his glory. When he loses, it's everybody else's fault. No. Kenny Pickett played terrible today. Kenny Pickett was not it today. He played very bad today. I'm not gonna say if he's the guy or not the guy fully. Cause like I mentioned before, year 3, you know who's the guy, who's not. Because Josh Allen, a lot of people thought Josh Allen was not the guy his first 2 years. And what happened year 3? He shot up and was an MVP candidate and got his team to the AFC Championship game. And Lamar Jackson, people like, Lamar Jackson, like that, his first year, they're like, I don't know, his passing ain't too good. What do you do? MVP, like that, playing amazing football. So sometimes it takes certain guys a longer time to like maybe get the opportunity to go out there and say, okay, he is the guy. This is the guy. He's playing very good football. He out there and he has emerged as the guy too. So I'm not gonna say Kenny Pickett is not the guy. And it's like Jared Goff. Jared Goff too. Remember early on, people were like, I don't know. They might have reached for him. And what happened? Jared Goff shot up, got his team to the Super Bowl, and now he's balling with the Lions. I know today he had a bad game, but he still overall is a good player and stuff. So sometimes it takes a little time, maybe 3 years, but I think around 3-year mark, you should know if the guy is really the guy. Like that. So I'm not going to say Kenny Pickett the guy or not, but if you ask me in the moment right now, I'm just seeing him. I don't see him as like the worst quarterback ever in the world. Of course not. But I don't see him as an elite tier franchise guy. I see him more as like a, just like a guy, just like he's there. He have his moments here and there, but he's just like solid. He's solid. I'm going to say solid because he's not like in my tier ranking list I had last time where I said elite and I said like good and great type threshold. And I said solid and I said not startable. And I said And that's my tier list. I picked Kenny probably in the middle of solid. I have him as a dark horse this year. Him, Desmond Ridder, and some of the other guys. The young guys entering the league, entering the season. I thought they're going to maybe emerge and maybe like showcase more skills and showcase more stuff. But some of the guys have struggled. They struggled a lot. Kenny Pickett has won games like that. Did enough to win games. He didn't turn the ball over in a while. But 6 touchdowns to his 4 interceptions is not really something to be glorious about. And throwing the ball under 40% is not something good to be glorious about either, too, and be like all happy about. Kenny Pickett got to get better. He has to play better football. He has to get more consistent, push the ball down the field. I know he had the rib injuries and all the stuff that happened to him, but he got to make some plays and just got to be better. Just got to be better. I don't know what's going to happen, what we're still going to do to try to change things around. The rushing attack was doing pretty good the first half, and they shot away from that. They wanted to be pass happy for some reason. Like we see Najee Harris got a 6-yard run, and made it 2nd and 4. Instead of them running the ball again with Najee or Warren, they decided to do a double reverse sweep thing to George Pickens, and he lost a yard. And then we see some other stuff happening. So I don't know exactly what's going on, why the play call never stay consistent. We see some things where the Steelers will win and do their thing, and then we see them lose and just started like doing things unnatural like that. The defense played well, so I don't hear any blame about the defense. The defense went out there and held them to 13 points. Well, 10 points really. The game-winning field goal made it 13, but went out there and helped them throughout the game to 10 points. And then ended with 13 points of the game-winning field goal. People saw some defense allowed them to get in the field goal range. The defense did everything they could. They gave an opportunity after opportunity. We had the opportunity. At first, we got 3 and out. Punted to him. Defense got to stop. Got the ball back. 3 straight throws to Deontay Johnson. He didn't get anything. And then he was 3 and done. And then got out. And then now you look and see like, okay, what's going on now? And then the defense, like, you get gassed out eventually. You get gassed out. You get tired eventually. So hopefully this game will come back in the future to bite us in the behind. Hopefully we can just find a way to make something happen. But quarterback play got to be better. Got to be better. Got to be way better. I was trying to use I was playing Madden. Like I said on the stream, I was playing Madden a few days ago. I was trying to rebuild the Patriots. And it was hard. And playing all Madden and trying to rebuild a team that's everything is not everything is bad, but it was hard trying to build a new team. But one thing I saw that Madden did, the simulation, while I was simulating some of the things, like you play your game, but the other games get simulated. The Steelers had they had Kenny Pickett anymore. And the Steelers won back-to-back Super Bowls in Madden simulation. I was like, back-to-back Super Bowls, but they didn't have Kenny Pickett as the quarterback. They had Justin Herbert. They made a trade for Justin Herbert. I don't know how they did it, but they made a trade for Justin Herbert. They're not gonna happen in real life. But I was like, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy though. But they're not gonna happen. I doubt the Chargers trade a guy like that. But the Steelers, Kenny Pickett, find a way to just get better. Like I mentioned before, if he can play to the level of a Kirk Cousins, like Derek Carr type. Dak Prescott, especially Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is very good. He playing a little like that, where those guys are not elite, but those guys are good. And they have moments where they are elite, but they're not consistently elite, so you can't consider them elite. But those guys are good overall. They give you 12 good games. They give you a few all right games, and then they might give you 1 or 2 stinkers. I can live with that. I can live with that for sure, because I know that with those guys, they win enough games to get some contention. And with the defense we have and the coaching Coach Tomlin, not the other guys, not Canada or Ter Austin, but Coach Tomlin. We have, I know they'd be good enough to help us get over the hump. Now Ter Austin is good in secondary a little bit because we leading the league in takeaways, like that. The interceptions are very good too for us, but we leading the league in takeaways. I think total takeaways, so that's cool and all. But I think with if Kenny Pickett can play on the level of that and be on the level of one of those guys with this defense, man, well, we can do something special. We can go out there and be a contender for the AFC Championship game, be a contender. But it's a lot of what ifs, and when you can't really play with what ifs in football. Either you're good or you're not, like that. So we're gonna see what happens. And at the end of the world, we're 6-4. We still have a lot of season left to play. At the Bengals next week. Hopefully the pattern continue. We lost one, so we win 2, and hopefully that works and we win against the Bengals. I don't know who we have after the Bengals. I don't remember who's after the Bengals, but we'll see who it is. But I'm very tired. I was up last night watching Full Gear. The pay-per-view, I was 1 hour behind because I came home late, so I had to watch it 1 hour behind. So I was watching Full Gear, and then I watched the little media thing and stuff like that. And then I made a video on it too as well. So I'm very tired, but I was good enough to watch the Steelers game. So hopefully the Steelers let me down a little bit. But did see some bright spots though. The defense still being consistent. Guys stepping up. Thompson with the 2 pass breakups. The David Njoku and he had the pass breakup to the I think it was Mark Cooper, right? Yeah, he had a pass breakup twice. So he made some big plays. Sullivan getting an interception. The defense playing good. Atlanta Roberts playing solid in the middle too as well. And also Jaylen Warren making some big plays too. So I saw some few bright spots, but I still want to see more. That's all I got for the video today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.